Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. Oh my goodness, so I'm doing a car chit chat with you all. I am actually I hope my lips is not too chapped. Anyway, so I'm actually somewhere with my husband, and I think it's gonna take him a good 10 minutes to get done with what he has to do. So I brought my camera and I'm saying I am not gonna waste this time sitting down watching the skies. Let me record this Q&A. So we're gonna get started with the Q&A today. Oh my goodness. So let me see. I'm gonna try not to put on my glasses, because whenever I put on my glasses sometimes I'll get glare. But thank you to everyone that went on my YouTube, I want to say Facebook, on my YouTube, and they went to this post right over here. I don't know if it's gonna focus. They went to this post right over there to post if a question or so. Thank you so much, you all. If you don't look in my community post, I always add stuff. Sometimes I'll put links to products, links to things that can help you in your house. You know me, every video you watch of my video, there's always something hidden inside where I'm sharing what I do. And Nazo is this girl detective. You are FBI. No, you are FBYI, Federal Bureau of YouTube Investigator. She shout out, girl. You guys check out Nazo. Her channel is amazing. She tells stories and stuff. But she actually was like, this lady, I always hide something in my video. But anyway, I'm not gonna ramble much. But I told people to ask questions, and then I was gonna answer the question. So let me read the question and answer it for you. So the first question is from I gotta wear my glasses because this one is a lot of letters. You know when you say ask one question and somebody writes lots of letters. Okay, so this is a question from TI, and TI says, she says, will you do more tags such as daughter mother tags, sibling tags, part 2 couple tags, song association tags, some of this I don't know, Nigerian tag, assumption about me, assumption about us, assumption about her, etc. I don't know. I might do. It just all depends on everybody's schedule. Yeah, that's good. I mean, thank you. That is actually a good suggestion, so I might do it. So I'm going to, let me just mark it that I've already, so this is how I mark. I'm so anal, so this is how I mark to show that I've answered that question. Next one is from Cheryl to Bless. So Cheryl says, how do you keep your hair moisturized in protective styles? I have crochet braid. Funny enough, I did Instagram reel, and I'm gonna put the reel under your video, under your question. But I did an Instagram reel. I've not yet put it out as of today. But if you check out my Instagram page, Discovering Natural, I do reels there every day, sometimes twice a day, about hair, about funny jokes, about different things. But let me just tell you the way I moisturize my hair under this crochet. I'm just gonna pop it up here so you can watch how I moisturize it. The key thing is it's very hard to put creams and stuff, so I'll use a liquid spray. I'll spray my hair, and then I'll use an oil and massage my scalp, and then my edges, I'll put oils on my edges, and that is it. I don't go crazy. It's so simple, and that's pretty much what I do. Ocean Lover says, this is a bit off the beaten path. What are some of the challenges and rewards of being an empath? Okay, so I actually didn't know I was an empath until someone told me. And if you guys don't know what an empath is, and I'm gonna Google it now. What is an empath? Okay, so an empath, I'm explaining to you. So an empath, okay, so empathy is someone that has empathy, someone that has the capability of understanding or feeling what another person is experiencing from within their own frame of reference. So that's empathy. Now, what does it mean to be an empath? An empath is someone who feels more sympathy than the average person. So for so many years, I've noticed that I am actually an empathetic person. I'm an empath, and it also says that these people, let me see if I can read. These people are usually let's put on glasses. Old age will not kill me. So it says these people are usually more accurate in recognizing emotions by looking at another person's face. They are also more likely to recognize emotions earlier than other people and rate those emotions as being more intense. So the challenges of being an empath and someone that is very, very empathetic is that I always feel that I cannot do enough. I always feel limited. I always feel like I have to do so much. And sometimes, this is even going more in the spiritual realm, sometimes my spirit cries. I don't know if you guys understand what it is. I can see someone, I can just look at them and I can feel this connection where my spirit is just crying and I don't know what to do about it. So I'm like, and it's as if I'm constantly in prayer. So you know those kind of people, I don't know if you know those kind of people that they're driving and every time they see someone and I'm like, okay, I pray for this person, I pray for that person. It's very heavy. Sometimes it feels very overwhelming that you cannot help everybody. And maybe that's why sometimes in my videos I try to share as much as I can to at least help someone. And the other thing that she also says, that what are the rewards? The rewards is the joy you feel when you help someone, the joy that you feel when you feel the spirit telling you that, okay, give someone something, okay, stop, help this person, okay, stop, do this. It's an overwhelming feeling. Is like what they call euphoria. I don't know if that is like, when jiggy jiggy is doing someone's body, okay, and you get jiggy jiggy, the feeling like, oh my gosh, it's like a rush. So for me, when I help people, when I do something, when I answer someone's question, when someone comes to me and say, oh, can you help me, how do you do this, how do you do that, how this, after I do that, after I help the person, I feel very, very good. Okay, so I'm not gonna go more into it. It's just rewarding. I get rewarded not by someone giving me something monetary back in reward. No, I get rewarded back by the feelings that I get. So the next question is from BB, and I know, I'm sorry if I keep on putting my glasses on and off. I'm just gonna keep it on. So the next question is from BB. BB says, what helped develop your passion for natural hair for yourself and for others? So what helps is just being a mother and someone that God, I hate these glasses. So what helped me to develop my passion for natural hair is just being a role model for my children and seeing that when I help my children with understanding about their natural hair, and then my ability to help other people and the joy that I get from them. So, and also learning, and how do I also develop my passion? I try and read articles when I can. I try and learn new skills when I can about natural hair. Diaspora Garden says, do you ever suffer with social media YouTube burnout? And if you ever do, how do you manage it? Love the hair, by the way. Thank you, girl. So do I ever suffer? Yeah, once in a while, but I don't dwell in it. That's something, because I see social media as my job. So if I feel burnt out at my job, I can take a vacation day, right? But you get back to the job. So with YouTube, if I feel a sense of, I've been doing YouTube now forever, it's almost 10 years, and so I already know when I'm feeling burnt out, I already know what to do. I ease off, but I ease off in such a way that you guys would never know. So if I feel burnt out, videos that should have come out every day, it will still come out every day because I would have still planned it out. That's why you guys will never see when I get burnt out. You never see it because that's just where I work. I'm an OCD person. I like things in order, and yeah. So and if you ever, how do I manage it? I manage it by just maybe going out on a date with my husband, which we do regularly, but I just do other stuff. I just clean the house. And that's what I do. Okay, BB says, what is your biggest natural hair mistake and regret? My biggest natural hair mistake was I guess when I used the product I wasn't supposed to use, and it tangled up my hair so badly. But in terms of regret, I don't think I've had a regret yet. So Afrogenic says, what do you do to keep this youthful look? Love you plenty. Hi Afrogenic. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. That you're so funny. So what do? I try to eat well, even though sometimes I don't eat well. I do take supplements. I take collagen, and that helps my skin, my body. It helps me keep, you know, like no wrinkles, whatever. I do use a wrinkle cream once in a while for my eye area. I drink water, I exercise nearly every day. Weekends when I don't exercise, I'll do a lot of chores around the house, run errands, and it's good. And I just thank God for good health. On days that I'm really sick, it helps me. So, and also jeans, my mom also looks youthful. And so I think it's a lot has to do with genes more than all this stuff I'm saying, because some days your girl just wants to eat cake, but there's no cake in the house until Oga brings cake and he's like, I'm like, you know, what do you want tonight? It's like, I brought you cake. I say, what do you want? You know, you get it every night, so why are you even bringing cake? Anyway, TMI. Okay, so Temidayo Ojeyan TV says, how did you meet your hobby? I have a video. Where are you from? I am from, originally I'm Ijesha girl. I'm from Ilesha. I'm Nigerian. I think that's it. I'm from Ilesha. I grew up in Ibadan. I grew up in so many places. I grew up in Ibadan, I grew up in Burkina Faso, and I grew up in Ivory Coast. And yeah, so where am I from? I'm Nigerian. When and how did you start YouTube? I started YouTube in, I believe, November 2012. So next year will be 10 years. And how did you start? I just picked up camera and started shooting. That was how I started. I started with hair. So I did hair videos for 2 years, and then I started, people were like, oh, what do the girls like to eat? Oh, where does the girls go for vacation? Oh, what? Okay, then I started the vlog. Well, that was not the only reason why I started vlog. I started vlog also because my daddy was not feeling fine, and we didn't know how long. So I was, you know, I just wanted something, you know, to be there. But he's still alive, he's still kicking. 10 years later, she's still with us. Okay, Lola Ohiro. Hi Lola. Lola says, okay, this is another question she has. She says, what age do you think we should start speaking to our kids about things like people's sexual orientation? Kids watch a lot online and TV, and it's very open abroad especially. So when it comes to speaking to your kids about other sexual orientation, like different people, like lesbians, gays, transgender genders, and you know, people by, there's another one where people don't claim any sex. And my kids told me about it. Oh, see, me and my kids were very open. We talk about all this stuff. It's really up to you, number one. Number two, sometimes when you see cues and you see your kids asking questions, then you talk about it. You talk about your stance, your beliefs, and you talk about, you also want to unear it from their own perspective. So I'm a Christian, but I'm someone that I do not shove things down my children's throat. I'm not saying if you decide to be this, I would disown you. You are, no, my kids, I will love my kids regardless of anything. Their hands, I'm not the one who created them. God created them. God has already destined their life, whatever they're going to be in the future in terms of life choices and stuff. God has destined it. Do I want them to be the traditional whatever? Yes, I do. But if something happens, I'm not even going to dwell on the future because it's in God's hand. As a Christian, I believe that we put things in God's hand, but sometimes we take some back. We don't trust Him for everything. So my life, my children's life is in God's hands, and I will never ever disown my children for any choices they make in their life. Society will come at me. I do not care. But they are my children, and I'm raising them to love humanity and love people, and I'm raising them to just appreciate God's gift and appreciate everything that God has done in this world. So in terms of talking to my children, I think my children, we started talking about it, I think when they were, My husband is here. We started talking about it, I think, when they were I want to say, man, my kids and I were very open now, you guys. I think they were 8. They were 8 when we started talking. So it really depends on you, because different children mature differently. Let me see this, okay. Different children mature differently. Okay, I have just a few questions to answer, and yeah, that's my take. It's up to you. My kids are very, very mature. When I mean very, very mature, the things we talk about, you guys will just like, oh my gosh, you talk to your kids about that. Yes, I do. So Adekun, real talk with Bumi says, if you stumble across a text message on your daughter's phone that you don't like at all, first of all, why am I in my daughter's phone like that? Once in a while I'll say, girl, can I see your phone? Then we see your phone. That I do not like. Okay, so she says, if you stumble across a text message on your daughter's phone that you don't like, would you shout, scream, ignore, or talk calmly with her? To be honest with you, I'll talk calmly with her. Why do we have to shout? If I see a text and stuff, I'll be like, okay, what's up with this text? And she'll explain herself, and I'll be like, okay. And you know, and we'll talk about it. If it's something that I need to explain to her, that we don't talk like that, or we don't say that. I've actually gone through this scenario before, and we just sit down and we just talk it out, and she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry I said that, or I'm sorry I wrote that. So that's it. It's very, life is not that complicated. I tell you, the more you shout at your children, the more they bottle up and they don't share things with you. Just saying. Adekule says, F4 or Egusi? F4. I don't like Egusi so much. Don't tell my husband. Lola also says, do you have any siblings? And yes, I do. Oh, she watched the adoption story, so now she knows. I have 3 brothers. I have a brother who is 41. My youngest brother is 41. My older brother is 47 or so, and then my oldest brother is 50. So I have 3 brothers, no sisters. Okay, so the next question and the last question is, what is your food? I don't understand. What do you mean by that? And this is from Imani Pursued. Imani says, what is your food? I don't know. What is my food? So thank you so much, everyone, for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I didn't know it was this long. Oh my gosh, 17 minutes. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm trying to get you guys, I'm trying to get thumbnail. If you're watching till now, I'm trying to get thumbnail. Yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. Get used to it. Okay, maybe it will be this. Okay, we'll talk later. Take care. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.